Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is the No Limit Racing Thunder Series back for Season 2. Right here live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. My name is Jason Followell. We are live with also Mr. Michael Woolley. He is out there with me.
Right here, buddy.
Right here. Always a good time. Going to be my co-announcer for the duration of the No Limit Racing Thunder Series. Practice has just ended, and they're getting ready to start loading up for the grid. And it's going to be a lot of fun so far. Mr. Woolley, a little bit about the track information before we get going with the grid here.
Oh, you would ask me about that, wouldn't you? Daytona International Speedway. 2.5 miles in length, 4 turns, of course. I mean, most tracks do have four turns. Max pit stalls, there's 43, and I think we have 41 drivers tonight. Located in Daytona Beach, Florida, USA.
Absolutely fantastic place. The weather out there, 77 degrees virtually with a 57% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and 2 miles an hour for the wind. Ford F-150, Chevy, Silverado, Toyota Tundra. Patience is the key here, and you're going to pit right after about 25 laps. And then the big old double end, don't push in the corners with these trucks. Why might that be, Mr. Woolley?
Don't push in the corner in the trucks. Well, it's pretty simple. Every time you make contact with the truck in front of you, it's going to slip and slide a little bit and maybe kick that back end around. And if that happens, you're going to collect the whole field.
All right, starting grid for you right here. We're going to start looking at what's going to happen with these drivers. Scott Wise is going to start, looks like in the pole position. Andrew Moore is going to be right there. Trent Barnes and Jason Wiley, that's going to be your first 4 rows. Or your first 4 right there. Dakota Wilson and J.D. Woodward is going to be right there in the 94 and the 80. And then Chris Wheeler and Jordan Berry out there as well.
Row number 5, the number 78 of Magnus Anderson. And to his outside, going to be the number 8 of Tommy Gossett. Inside row 6, David DeFazio with no number on the board there, but I'm sure he has one. Outside of him, in that 12th spot, is going to be the number 25 of Brian Curry. Row 7, the DHR driver, the number 82 of Russell LePage. And to his outside, the number 88 of Mark Figueroa. I think I got that right. And in row 8, on the inside, Alec Coates, also a sub driver tonight. And to his outside in that 16th spot, the number 45 of Shane Wyatt.
Then starting right behind him, there is row 9. Benjamin Walters, number 81. Michael Anthony, the number 18, is going to be there. Roger Davis, and then Stephen Black right there. And then Guy Snyder, the number 27. The 23 of Josh Caudill, sitting P22, Tony Cavett, and Mac Nelson at number 77.
Row number 13 on the inside, and the number 9 of Corey Doss to his outside. The 10 of Luis Lopez. Inside row number 14, the 87 of Kyle Hall, and outside of him, Cullen Johnston in the 28th position. Inside row number 15, going to be the number 18 of Double D, Dustin Dean. He's going to be up there later on tonight. And the number 69 of Matthew Prisbilla outside of him on the 30th spot.
And now we're back to it, though. We're going to skip the rest of them because they're going to be mentioned, I'm sure, soon here very shortly. Out there, though, we have everybody ready to run. You see the relative up there, new overlays, new everything. This is a new season for the Thunder Series. The 31 is currently out front, giving everybody a run for the money. The 31 of Scott Wise with Trent Barnes right behind him on the backstretch. They are nice, clean, single file all the way back to looks like 7th position.
Yeah. J.D. Woodward in that number 94 machine. He is currently sitting right behind there. He's 3rd spot. Scored 5th right now, but as soon as they come across the line, that'll fix itself.
Scott Wise, the race leader, you're going to see use that inside line to his advantage, especially very early on. You're going to see also 75 laps up there on your ticker. That's what we're going to run tonight, 150 miles right here from Daytona International Speedway. Lots of people already chatting it up early out there on social media. They got excited for the start of the new season. New camera overlays as well. As you're going to take a look at the long look at the backstretch right there. And Nice even pace running forward.
I tell you what, we were talking about getting into the back end of other cars, and the 80 of Dakota Wilson actually got the front end from the 33 there, going through the tri-oval of Jason Wiley. Gave him a little tap, and he got loose real quick, came down to the apron, was able to save it, and maintain that 6th position.
Well, doing a great job of course, making sure that the line's going to work for him. The 33 still sitting there in 7th place right now. Having a lot of fun. A driver to be looking forward to that I've been looking forward to get in this series. Magnus Anderson is right behind him, and lots of good things for that Chevy B-Class driver. 2.67 I rating, or safety rating, 12.24 in his I rating right there. Let's look at the battle positions. Battle for first right now. You've got Scott Wise out front, and you see the relative of everybody behind him. People trying to line up together and make things work, but working themselves in the back. We've got some movers trying to make that outside line work.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the number 13, a newcomer back. Well, he's not really a newcomer. He's an old vet from NLR, RRO, all the way back in the day, Aaron Berge. And I'm telling you what, he's sitting in 32nd position. He fell back on purpose on this start, and I know why he did, because he's going to make a run at the end. He is patient. He is a man waiting to jump on his prey. He is an absolute predator. Everybody needs to watch that truck tonight.
Mr. Berge back there in that number 13. You see him on your screen, that big old Cheetos number 13. He is right behind the 54 of Hand. There's the battle for 29th back there. A lot of movers and shakers coming up. We're going to look up here where Jason Wiley is. This is a battle for 7th. He's got a lot of people to the outside of him. The 51 and the 88 all right there as well. The 8 to the outside, leading that pack all the way for 4 cars, trying to be a little bit aggressive, maybe a little bit early. What do you think?
I think they're going to just kind of stand pat. I mean, you see the outside line starting to form, and that's really nice to see. But moving forward, I think we're going to see a lot more moves later on in the race.
Currently still your race leader. There he is, the number 1, Trent Barnes. Scott Wise got past just a little while ago. But Trent Barnes out there out front has led a couple of laps. Battle for first coming up. You're going to see a little bit of air being taken by the Toyotas. Toyotas are, even though it is a simulation, they seem to burn up pretty quickly on the backside of a Chevrolet in the Truck Series. And everybody still doing good jobs of keeping it green flag racing. Lap 6 underway. Let's go to the horn. I want to make sure that we get some of these shout-outs out here because we've got people already talking. Dean Quayle out there, the number 17. Mandy Marchette out there. Thank you very much on Facebook. We love you. Stormwolf, let's go, Luis. Ready for some clean racing. Let's go, OCR. Mark Harris out there. Zas Gaming, Go Mediocre Motorsports. Let's go. Let's get it done. Spitfire Racing from Dean Quayle. Joe Mama. Let's go get him, Marcus. David running in P20. David is running the number 26. Zas Gaming out there again. That's my dude JD getting it done early. Mr. Hank Caston out there. Daryl Paget, of course, rooting on Mr. Shane Wyatt. And Kyle Smalley, Go Balls Out, number 32. That's what we've got. A lot of comments already early. Man, that was a mouthful. That was a mouthful. If you're out there on all of our social medias, make sure that you are, if you're on Facebook, start a watch party. If you're on Facebook with No Limit Racing or Signature Esports, do that right there. If you're on Twitch, or if you're a member of Twitch, host the stream. By all means, do that for us as well. That just benefits you and benefits us as well. And then, of course, and always on YouTube, give us a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to make sure that you can see all of our streams. Clean Racing Lap 7 about to be completed as they come around to the front stretch.
Tell you what, only 7 laps in, I'm just getting more and more excited here, Jason. And now that you mentioned Shane Wyatt again, look at that beautiful black and blue Shelby-Park.com, or Shelby-Park.com Chevrolet Silverado KTSD, I believe, right?
KSDT, absolutely. There he is. Yeah, you're going to see him right there. KSDT going to sponsor a couple of races over in the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Some good things. You see him right there, the number 45 on your screen. ShelbyPark.com for all the information about them. Great little sponsor. Also, real world sponsor to some of the actual NASCAR drivers, Xfinity Series drivers, and of course KSDT sponsored the Mark Harrison, the truck series, the Gander Mountain Truck Series at the Daytona Road Course this weekend as well.
Very, very nice. Man, I tell you what, put a blanket over the first, 16, 17 positions.
They are side-by-side racing, second on back, outside line starting to work. A little bit of blinking going on from somebody out there, but still good running going.
Is that where all that smoke's coming
That's
from,
where
I'm
all
guessing?
that's what I was seeing, all the smoke. So another pass for the lead as Scott Wise runs himself out front. Teammates 1, 2, 31 and the 1 doing a great job of trying to keep those Toyotas out front. Wise and Barnes are going to lead at the line. The 94 of Woodward right behind him. Figueroa is there as well. Lap 10 completed under green flag conditions.
That number 13, the Cheetos machine, he's already up to 27th. He was back there in 32nd. And I'm going to go check out on the leader here real quick. You were talking about...
Scott Wise.
Wise,
Speaking of Scott Wise, if there is a caution, that man right there, hopefully he's not involved, is our caution sponsor, of course, Wise Guy iRacing Graphics on Facebook. Make sure you go check him out. If you need a paint scheme done for any kind of vehicle out there, make sure you check out Wise Guy iRacing Graphics. Very affordable rates, and of course, and always a great driver out there. But now he's going to have some company with that 1 on the outside. The 94 is going to be to the back, and the 88 is going to be right there. Thank you, Storm Wolf. I appreciate you out there hosting us. That's absolutely amazing. Lap 11 being completed under green flag conditions. And a nice, solid racing pit strategy, right about 25 laps, 65% fuel in here, and they do have tire limits as they're going forward.
Katie Woodward in the 94 started pushing on the 31 there down low and created a little bit of a check up. The 22 got into him and kind of shoved the outside line a little bit higher than they were running there for a while.
More than they were pretty much anticipating. The 31 and the 94 all trying to make it work. 94 getting a little bit squirrely right there, but he is directly on the back of it. Round noses for all of the Chevys. They look square, but I promise you they're not.
They're really not.
Toyota's shaped like an arrow, and then the Fords, they kind of have a weird oblong shape. But there's the 88 pushing the 1 on the outside, and then the 94 is going to have to get to the bumper of Shane Wise, because if not, he's going to get passed like he is standing still. Oh, looks like
we got a little show up there.
Looks like the 1 got a little bit outside of the line right there, or inside of the line. Everybody else seemed to follow the leader from second on back. Now we're going to see the 1 dip down right behind the 94.
Man, a great transition down to the low line.
He saw the gap, saw the gap and took it.
I don't think his car or his truck was handling quite that nicely up there on the top. I mean, he didn't like being pushed like that, so he's like, yeah, I think I'm going to get back down in the low line. I'm just going to chill out back here.
They are definitely trying to make it work. We've got some more comments out there. Bradley, Jacob Dunson out there. Thank you. Let's go call Dill and Wheeler. That is his racing team, Dinka Flicka Racing. And then we've got mediocre schemes from the Zas Gaming out there on Twitch saying, you know what, those are some dank schemes. I agree. Whoa, 31 gets down to the double yellow line, coming around the corner right there. That Toyota gets a little bit loose.
I was scrolling through the field here a little bit, Jake. I noticed the number 25, and for a second there, I thought Bradley Jacob Dunson was in the field. Look at that. Look at the color scheme on that car and tell me that you don't think the same thing.
Brian Curry back there in the 25. You know, for a moment there, I probably would have said the same thing, but I don't think the guy drives a Toyota. Almost looks like a clown car. You see the battle for 7th and 8th, the time difference right there on the last 5 laps. Currently completing lap 13.
Woodward back out in front now. Well, I think this is his first time out in front, actually. He gets pushed up there by the number 1 of Trent, and he dives down low. Now Trent up top with the 31, and they're going to push on the high side.
94 has nobody behind him, so the 1 and a 31 working together. The 31's going to lead at the line. As Scott Wise back out there again. 2 Toyotas, 3 Chevys. That's going to be your top 5 currently. Things working themselves magically so far. Lap 15 being completed under green flag conditions. Lots of good shaking and moving. The 94 not wanting to be patient and wants an outside line to form. Doesn't get it, but now, ooh, he's going to have it now as you're going to see the 31 come up to block. So the 31 of the 1 going to set the pace. Scott Wise and the 31 on the outside. The 1 of Trent Barnes is on the inside.
Jason, it's a little bit too early to be blocking like that. I mean, we're only on lap 15.
Lap 15.
I mean, what if it hadn't went right? I mean, you're gonna bunch up the whole field.
Well, maybe bunch up the whole field and get yourself turned, especially when you're leading up there, or you're outside your teammate. Maybe a good opportunity for them to just kind of sit back and be patient, as now they both run side by side to control the field. If they continue to slow the outside lane up, we're going to see a car get turned, or a truck get turned. So that Toyota dangerous out there. Very, very, very difficult move to make. I would almost suggest that the 31 play leapfrog with his teammate, because the outside line might just fall back.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was thinking. Like, there's no point in coming up and blocking like that, and you just stay with your teammate the whole time, get ready for green flag pit stops and all that.
Speaking of somebody we want to talk about, Matthew Prisbilla, the number 69 Team Rocket Machine. He is out there doing a great job. We've got
currently in fifth position.
There he is right there, the number 69. Whoop, that's not the 69. Hold on. I gotta save my joke. There it is, the number 69, currently right there with Tommy Gossett. He is currently sitting 10th on the inside or on the outside line, doing a great job. But look at the face on that guy. Stone cold, no expression, tight grip on the wheel, ready to go. You would think this is a simulator.
That back line is now starting to fall off a little bit.
So maybe 2 packs maybe starting to form, so that way they can see what's going to happen up here after 18 laps. We're going to start seeing possibly some people maybe double up pit strategy. If they separate the 2 groups, then they might find that to be at their advantage.
Let's see what we got here. What we have, about 8 laps to the pit window, I think 25. Is it
pretty close to it. Let's I actually have a somebody disappeared.
No, we had somebody get into the wall back there.
Let's go back. Let's see if we had any contact made. No caution. It's not showing me any event right there. Lots of passing going on, that's for sure. Let's take a look at... We're talking about pit windows. That's something I wanted to take a look at, and that's exactly what I was trying to find. Where in the world did it go?
I didn't even know you had that information.
I do. Pit strategy for you right here. Here's the stint for your top 8 currently, as Prisbilla works his way all the way to 8th position currently. Scott Wise out front, 18 laps on everybody, and that's the stint length right now. When we get back to when they do pit, we will have kind of how their kind of a little bit of information on how their vehicles are going to be working. And what kind of adjustments they made to get back out there and run. So we will see how that goes, and you're going to see it here. You're going to see a large group come off. Oh, and somebody gets turned in front of another driver back there. There is a little bit of incident going on. No caution as it happened right there at pit road. Some cars entering pit. We did have some pit takers. Somebody spun out back there too. I'm trying to find that, and we're going to go back and try to watch that replay. That's where we were.
Barnes in the pit right now in that number 1 machine. Looks like Barnes racing on the side of it. He's taking all 4 tires. Also, Brian Curry in the 25 Looks like he's only taken 2. Stephen Black in the number 2 machine. And also Mark Figueroa.
Figueroa out there, as you're going to see some of these guys come down pit road again. So the second set of drivers, the 69 of Prisbilla is going to be out there and lead for a little bit. So the 74 there as well. And I say 20 to 25 laps, definitely 18 to 20 laps for the race leader. Fuel is at 65% there, Hank Caston, just to answer you. There's Team Rocket out there, the 69 and the 74, JP Smith. Right behind Matt Prisbilla, as they're going to go high and let some of these drivers come by, as they're definitely going to get up to speed before the 99. They're going to try to get around so that way they can hit pit road, as the 99 becomes lap traffic at the current moment. So some points.
A lot of trucks heading off pit road right now there, Jason.
Coming around, let's look at who is coming off pit road. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Ronald Sirline coming off pit road as well. You're going to see him right there. A bunch of drivers doing it. And they are coming down at the backstretch. A lot of fun. A lot of fun going on. Thank you all out there watching. Make sure you continue to share and stream and have some fun. And we appreciate each and every one of you. iRacing having its own issue right now. I don't know why. But we're all good. I like it. All right. Let's see where our race leaders are. Currently sitting out there dealing with some traffic. It's going to bounce and the relative's going to update. Currently scoring Guy Snyder in the 27, who's coming to pit road right now. As the race leader, Roger Davis out there as well. He's coming to pit road. So they put just a few laps on their tires. J.D. Woodward is going to come around and probably become the race leader. There he is. As you see him there on your screen. '94 out front, now being swallowed up by a whole bunch of traffic, trying to stay on the inside and get a nice little push. So that's how the stint went. Let's take a look at how the pit strategy worked for everybody. Snyder is on pit road. You're going to see him fall off the relative here in just a little bit. P2 right now is Black, and then Burge out there as well, up 32 spots that you were talking about. That guy,
I told you he was coming.
He was going to make a run, and that's what he did. So the Burge out there, the number 13, he is currently being scored in third place. There's Mr. Snyder falls off of the relative there. So Black, Burge, Barnes, Hall, and Woodward. That is your top 5. Hall is right outside in that number 87. So he's got no help right there. He's just going to kind of have to fall back in line, it looks like, a little bit.
Just wait for more pit stops. And hopefully no cautions. That would be awesome. Flag to flag. Could you imagine that? The new Thunder Truck drivers coming in and wrapping up a 75-lap feature like this.
It would be absolutely amazing, of course, and always. We would love and appreciate that. And we do thank everybody out there. Thank you, Johnny Potatoes out there hosting Signature Esports. Nobody got any penalties. I didn't see any penalties right there. Everybody entered pit lane. Somebody we wanted to talk about that incident that happened before. Here's where Scott Wise went off the track just a little bit. Right here, he kind of got caught up in the 78 right there. Maybe got loose. So there's where Scott Wise did that. And had to come back around. Tony Cavett went off track a little bit as well right here. Almost missed the cone. Stopped, almost got turned into the 30. So that's where he came back on track right there. And Scott Wise came back on track. No more issues, no more penalties.
You know, it's weird because when they were when that big group of trucks were coming off of pit road, I could have swore that I seen a couple come up before that blue line and enter the track on the backstretch. And I mean, maybe I was seeing it wrong, but from what my angle down the backstretch, it looked like they were coming off of it a little early.
What team is the 13 on? He came out of nowhere. That's what Hank Caston's wanting to know.
Number 13, Aaron Berge, an NLR RRO veteran right there. And I know it's weird to say like Berge, but that's how it's pronounced.
Berge? Well, that's fine by me. You know something I don't know. That's all that matters.
As long as we're working together, it's teamwork, right?
Exactly. Right? Exactly. Black out front, the number 2, and then Berge out there as well. It looks like Woodward's going to try to run the outside.
Yeah, Woodward hooking up with Trent there on the outside, maybe trying to make some things happen. I think Trent's looking for the front again. I think he likes that open air.
Yep. Well, right now, apparently, iRacing decided, or Trading Paints decided, it was just going to try to load all the paint, try to load all the paints for me. Again.
That happens occasionally, unfortunately.
Right in the middle of everything.
On the caution right now.
There is, yep, it is right there. So I'm trying to wonder why things are right there. All right, so Logan Harris. It said Logan Harris crashed, so maybe that was part of it. Here's the blank car of Logan Harris right there. He comes in there. He went off track, so let's see. Oh, he turned himself. All right. Here it is. Logan Harris slid, went off track. So here he is. Oh, he went down to the inside. He was right in front of it looks like the 84 right there. So Logan Harris off track and had to come back on track. That was what happened right there. So now he's smoking. He's got to come in there. Edward Jurgen out there, white on white paint crime. Is that a Caterpillar promo for the Raging Monkey? All right, so paint schemes are loading back up. Thank you, Trading Paints, for having an issue right in the middle of iRacing. Thank you. I appreciate all of that. And while we wait, this caution, of course, brought to you by iRacing, or Wise Guy iRacing Graphics. Make sure that you go and check him out. Also, all of our broadcasts through the No Limit series are brought to you by 46 Branding, 46branding.com, to find out what kind of interesting shirts they have out there. Actually, it's really great designs, great apparel, clean shirts, and, of course, and always made and shipped right here in the United States. That is, of course, the league owner, Brandon Frohnapple. And then also, Signature Esports is proud to be an affiliate of the No Limit Racing series, both the Pro and the Thunder series, and then also Powder Coat Plus and more as well. We're waiting for a lucky dog, and that is what we are waiting for. And it looks like everybody's coming to pit road.
We're having that Trading Paint issue. The 14 of Logan Harris now pulling into the pits. I'm not sure how much damage he's going to have, but he's driving a Miller Lite truck.
Ooh.
And it's, if you want his Twitch handle, it's Lone Wolf Racing.
Lone Wolf Racing. Make sure you go follow that guy out there. Speaking of follow, man, you got to give all your information out. Especially we have RRO coming up here very shortly.
Oh, man, I am so excited for Real Racing Online to start up. September 6th, 22 race season. We've got a $200 to win all-star race right in the middle of it. And, I want to thank Signature Esports, of course, for helping us out with that. And we're moving big. We're moving big. We got almost 120 members right now. And if anybody wants to follow me, it's at Midwest Maniac on Twitch.
Midwest Maniac on Twitch. Then you've got you got a couple of Facebook pages out there too, right?
I got some.
You got some. Got a couple. Get a couple few. A couple few like me, or a couple few like you.
Few like us.
All right. Let's see if there was any penalties right
I'll have
there.
to make the list for next time, and then I'll list them out for you.
Hey, no worries. No worries. kind of wish we had a line to the race controller so I can see if penalties match up on this new scheme that I have.
Guessing. Throwing up breadcrumbs into the wind and seeing where they fall.
Right. Well, I know that Logan Harris will get a EOL for that, of course. And that's kind of tough luck right there for him, as he is most definitely trying to... For a moment there, I thought I saw your name on here. Just saying. All right, first car off the lead lap is no one. Nope, Tony Cavett. Sorry, let me take that back. Tony Cavett off the lead lap. Logan Harris back there, the number 14. And Brian Double Dublé. Lights are off on the pace truck, and you get to get us going on this one. Are you still there, Mr. Woolley?
I am here. What did you say, Jason?
I said lights are off on the pace truck, and you get to. I just want to make sure you're there.
Oh, I'm here, sir.
And you get to call out the next restart. Everybody loves your restarts.
You put that kind of hex on me.
No hex, no hex. Don't go there. Potatoes.
All right. Well, the lights are off on the pace truck, as you said so eloquently. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to burn it down. Heat the tires and light the fires. We're Green Flag Racing once again here at Daytona.
Gotta love that. So much fun. Everybody's running around the track, and 30's going to be out front, and relatives are trying to make themselves work here.
I was so confused. I zoned out on you, and I'm so sorry.
You're all right.
I seen that Logan Harris got 2 EOL penalties, and I was trying to figure it out for the life of me.
Oh, two things can't happen at once. Trying to see what's going on. We're using this new scheme, and
you're trying to figure out things. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing.
I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm trying to make sure that it's running correctly. It seems like it's losing a little bit. There's the EOL for causing an avoidable accident right there for the number 14. It's like it wants to work, and then it kind of does, and then it kind of doesn't. I don't know. I don't get it. It's all right. Things happen.
We'll figure it out.
I think it's my my delay that I have set. I'm not really liking it very much. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Well, J.D. Woodward in that number 94, man, he's up front again. We've seen him already, and here comes Trent. He's looking for that high side line again, seeing if the 87's going to run with him. 87's like, yeah, man, let's get up there. Let's do this.
Oh, the things that could go wrong might go wrong, but I doubt that they will, because things are getting interesting.
Darwinism, sir.
Darwinism is absolutely kind of one of those things that does happen, I guess. All right.
Of lap 33 right there. Andrew Moore still in that second spot in the number 66 machine. Trent Barnes close in third, along with Kyle Hall in the number 87.
All the way back to fifth, the number 7 of Alec Coates. And Chris Wheeler's back there. Josh Caudill's running right back there. Mac Nelson, the number 77 Chevy, he is also there. Russell LePage, that's a name that we are very familiar with an Element Racing Thunder Series. Hank Caston out there. Look at that tight and loose out racing. Has one guy on the track, but he is leading all those loser teams. Michael, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
You're being requested to publicly throw out your Snapchat.
Abs of Flab 13.
Add him on Snapchat. Abs ABS of OF Flab FLAB.
Dude, you almost said OV.
I did.
I do that
I did.
all the time.
I did. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, Mandy Marchad out there, the comedic moments with us are on spot on. It's because you can't script this. There's no way to do it. AJ Hand, the number 54, up in second. Absolutely, he was up there running just a little while ago, and always some fun. Always some fun. There's a bunch more up there, but if I keep scrolling, I'm gonna miss it. So. Racing is still underway. Relatives are doing kind of nice. I'm trying to figure out why it's not updating the way. I don't know. I might have to take a commercial break and go back to the old stuff. I'm just
More tinkering.
Yeah. More tinkering.
Do you think it's the 30-second delay or no?
I think it might be the 30-second delay that we put up for everybody. And there's but there's the 94 out there as see the overlay just dropped. Yeah.
Start.
It looked like it was going to happen, and guess what? It did. There it is, back up again. Sorry about that, folks. I'm using SDK Gaming. It's something very new for me as a new platform, and I want a big shout out. I love the software. I love the integration. I love the customability that I can do with CSS code. So if you're doing streams, by all means, check it out. But I wanted that NASCAR feel, so I went and found their NASCAR CSS code, and I kind of updated it a little bit and made it my own in a way. But I didn't change their inner workings of the code, and for some reason, it wanted to go kaput on me right there. So either way, it does happen.
The shelf life.
Yeah. Well, I've got to make sure that we keep it underway because guess what? We're almost halfway through this race.
Ooh. I like it. These guys look good, man. I'm actually wearing my sunglasses right now because the future of these thunder truck drivers are so bright. I can't even see without my sunglasses.
So in order to be in the Pro Series, you have to compete in the Thunder Series. And there are going to be limitations to getting into the Pro Series starting next season, of course. So Pro Series drivers that are in right now are drivers that have been recruited from the Pro Series from running the Thunder Series in the first season back. As the 94 leads the 66 and the 7 on the inside line. That outside line, I'm telling you, the number 1, he is trying to book it around. Trent Barnes out there. He's got a nice pusher.
We were working it earlier, and we're just seeing it again. They finally linked back up after that whole green flag pit stops, and here we go again.
All back again. Dick Flicka Esports out there racing up in the top 10. One caution, great racing from Hank Caston. Johnny Potatoes, let's go Coates. Alec Coates sitting there in 4th.
That is a great name.
Only on Twitch can you find names of such caliber.
Got some drivers looking to get some air. The 87 up there kind of burping air into his machine.
Kyle Hall up there. Mr. Kyle Hall. No, you're good. Mr. Kyle Hall up there. There's the 77 of Mac Nelson. He's going to take the outside line as well. He's got the 88 right behind him. Mark Figueroa. I remember that guy. Good guy. David Afazio.
Is it Figueroa?
Yep, you got it.
Good.
most of them I've asked. Another mention back here, the number 9 MVP, Corey Das. He is back there running. Currently scored in 16th position. As you see, it looks like some lap traffic to be contended with. Everybody going to try to make it through.
That 14, the caution there.
Yep. There is the 14 of Logan Harris getting soaked back in into the draft right there. So he's going to have some work to do to get back on the lead lap. But needless to say, at least we have a lap down car. Just in case there's another caution, I get to throw my new graphic up.
Oh,
well, not new. It's the one from last season, but I really like it. It's like my favorite thing. So My speeding car comes around and says, "Looky dog." I love it. It's amazing. My favorite graphic I've built probably in 5 years. It's
Powder Coat Plus. Is that who you're talking
That's
about?
what I'm talking about. Speaking of Powder Coat Plus, make sure you go to powdercoatplus with a K.com. Find out how you can ship your items to them directly. They're in Daytona Beach, Florida. They will ship it back to you. They have high quality materials, and they can extend the life of anything that you need powder coated, especially motorcycle parts, marine parts, all kinds of stuff. So that's a powder, Powder, Kote, yes, Kote, plus plus.com, powder, Kote plus.com. 77 lead them around on the top line. 31's right there. There's the 94 and 69. The Team Rocket. No play on words from there. It actually is Team Rocket going to get Pikachu, trying to get to the line.
Watch out, Ash. They're coming for you.
That's right. Now we if we had an Ash, that'd be even better.
That would be perfect.
Because
especially the Pikachu truck.
I was gonna say because Team Rocket right there, Prisbilla is pretty close to Pikachu. So Sean Conklin out there, number 54. Man, I want to join the race. I know it's been a great race so far. Lap 42 being completed under green flag conditions. There is the 94 of Woodward out front. 66 of Moore. Coates right there as well. Everybody running great lines, clean racing, one caution. Fantastic little run that we have going on right here.
Scott Wise and that tracker machine, he's looking great. And he's actually got a little bit of a crumple up in the front end and maybe in the back end as well. But now he is pushing somebody that we haven't talked about just yet, the 77 of the Magnificent Nelson.
Mac Nelson trying to help that outside line get ran up through the field. Pull my other camera screen up right here. I'm going back to my other stuff.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I got it, because then I can be like, bam, there it is. There's the front camera right there for Mr. Alec Coates. You're going to see him right there with the 66. There's your race leader currently there as well. We're talking about Mac Nelson. There's Mac Nelson running that outside line. He's going to have the 22 right there. Nice little overhead look. 22 kind of creeps up a little bit, maybe trying to move up into that outside line to get to that spot. But definitely Mac has the draft right there. Here's a look at the back panel of him as you see those cars, how close they get, or how these trucks get so close. And definitely a lot of fun. Thunder Series logos, those are new now as you see him drop down in front of the 22 of Chris Wheeler.
The only thing I am noticing about these trucks, their difference from the Cup cars and the ARCA cars, is there's a couple trucks. Like take Dustin Dean, for example. Right now he's got some really good, not really good, really bad damage on the rear end of that truck. But he's still keeping up. And he's still in 16th position. He's right behind the 13 of Aaron Berge right now and able to maintain that draft.
We're going to take a look at him real quick. You're going to see him. There he is. He does have a nice little crinkled up back end. He's holding his own, that's for sure. There's Stephen Black up there. The top line, crinkled up nose as well in that Ford. You're going to get a lot of damage from pushing. Hank Caston, I will give it to the 66. He's a hell of a pusher.
Oh, he got you. He got you.
Well, he did it backwards, KF. I was trying to figure out what it meant, but then I went, oh, never mind. Got it. Daryl Padgett out there, love these trucks. We absolutely love the trucks as well. The 94 out front, more, and the 66 right there as well. Mac Nelson up to 7th.
He's coming. Mac Nelson is coming, buddy.
He is on his way. He's not going to send it without trying to do it the best that he can. All right. Battle for position right now. Scott Black, you're going to see him right there in the green on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Prisbilla and Caudell are fighting it out for 11th. Burge in 12th. Dean in 13th. LePage in 15th. You see things switching around right there because everybody's tight, compacted, and you see the front right there. I want to go up there real quick to your race leader, as you're going to see them. They are kind of splitting the line. They're running the middle of the track, running both. The 94 and the 66 are running both lines together, not allowing anybody to advance as they come around to the front stretch, complete lap 47 under green flag conditions.
You know, that's a great strategy for the end of the race, but at lap 47 of 75?
Little too soon. They still have pit stops to make. And let's take a look at that right there. Mark Harris has made 4 pit stops. You see him right there. Woodward, 2 pit stops so far. And then
truck of the 54 coming up on the high side.
That's the 54 of Hand, and that is you're going to see him as blue on the relative right there on the right-hand side. Nice little working, getting out of the way, doing a great job, of course. Mr. Caston, I appreciate you very much. Sorry, Jason, I always hit the wrong letter and GKT to figure out word scramble. Thank you. You're amazing.
Fat finger syndrome.
I've got it. We all have it.
Oh, we all have it.
That Spitfire team is working their way to the front. That is from Mr. Qualey out there, my favorite 17 driver for the No Limit Series. Real Racing Online begins September 6th. Wheel-In a modified series for Signature Esports is going to be this Friday, first race of the season. We also have trucks beginning to form up. The Saturday Night Fever Truck Series has got 2 weeks left, and then we are going to be on with recruitments and getting everything worked together. Scott Wise working his way back up through the field, of course. Trent Barnes out there trying to push his way out front to lead another lap. He's got the 8 of Tommy Gossett right behind him. Tommy Gossett, an NIS driver that is no stranger to victory, so we'll see how this outside line works together. Lap traffic, the 14, still trying to just complete laps, and he is out there trying to stay out of the way on the high side.
Poor old 14 sitting out there all by himself. I've had races like that.
You just got to get out there and continue to run because you're going to beat somebody.
Yeah, definitely.
Fix the vehicle, let it run, and keep going.
Oh, Aaron Berge pulling a strategy. He's pulling into the pits right now. He was in 8th spot, and he's pulling in right now.
Aaron on pit road. As you see the top speed right now in the draft. The 94 being pushed to 179 miles an hour. Around the corner, you're going to see that speed go up to roughly about 185. That's usually about it for these trucks. And as they are now about to be 25 to go, you're going to start seeing some of these guys come down to pit road very, very quickly. We'll see how those cycles. I hear the engines dying down. Tommy Gossett's going to go to the outside. He's hearing that these guys are going to pit on the radio. And pit strategy for your race leaders currently. Gossett's going to be still out there. He's going to lead 22 laps on all of these guys' tires after everybody came to pit road. So Gossett's going to lead. He's got Coates right behind him. Mac Nelson in the 77. Josh Caudell in the number 23. It worked to their advantage before. So let's see how it works here. Maybe no cautions come out. That was the end of the end all to be all that made everybody check back up and go for tires again. Oh, everybody's kind of getting bunched up right there to try to get down to pits.
Jason, I'm sorry I'm being so loud here. I am down on pit road right now, getting a word with the crew chief of the number 13 of Aaron Berge. He did get 4 tires and full fuel.
Tommy Gossett, the race leader. Oh, Mac Nelson almost gets into the 7. Everybody checking up nice and hard. No caution, no speeding on pit roads, no penalties yet. Guy Snyder and Cullen Johnston just left. Lots of things updating as we see it. See pit strategy making it work right there. Here's everybody leaving pit road currently. Nice little pit road camera we have for you. I really like this camera too. There they go. Adams out front, currently being scored the race leader. Up 30 spots, so that guy's out there getting some points. You seeing everybody kind of lead pit road. There's Fred the flagman up there, my favorite man in iRacing.
I thought I was your favorite man in iRacing.
You're my favorite broadcaster in iRacing.
My favorite, so who's number one then? I guess it's you, because you own it.
There's nothing like that. All right, all the relatives are gonna update. Nothing like that. We are a team. We should be Team Rocket. Unfair. Prisbilla right there. There's the 22. He is Chris Wheeler all the way back to 16th. Matt Prisbilla in 17th right there after having a pit stop on there as well. All right, so here they come. Coming around the bend. We're going to see how this is going to update. There's Prisbilla right in front of the 22 of Wheeler. Pit cycles.
Else we have Douglas Hess.
I know. I was actually getting ready to click on him. That was weird. That was weird. All right. There's Douglas Hess.
That's
right
how you
there.
know we're clicking right there.
That's right. Douglas Hess, the 03. That was who I was moving on to. He's got the 13 to the outside. He has moved himself up into the top 10. Currently running 9th as you see the high traffic beating him around just a little bit. Nice little pace going around. Let's see what we can do. I like the battle box. Battle for 6th. The speeds don't matter. Let's get rid of that. You don't want that. Position gains. That's what we want. There's your total positions gain for each of the drivers. Hess up 33 spots. That's what it says. So from the back to the front, there's more back there as well. 3 wide.
Moved his way up there as well, yeah, and you got 3 wide action up front.
There's the 26 about to meet some people. He's about to be like a State Farm. Or
like,
what is it? Nation.
Here on the high side in Despair.
Nationwide, whatever. 94, he almost went 3 wide there. He checks back in line. It's getting squirrely. Everybody's getting antsy. 21 laps to go right here from Daytona. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Some fun racing. I'm enjoying it. Stephen Black out front. We saw him earlier with a crunched nose. Maybe he got looks like he got that fixed. He's got
crunched nose. That's easy to fix. A little duct tape, little
Bondo. What do they what do they what do they use? What is it? Flex Seal? That's what they use.
Do they actually NASCAR now?
Yeah, imaginary Flex Seal. Yeah, that's what we're putting on it. Yeah, that's what they use. Yep, absolutely.
I don't know.
There it is. There's the 2 of Stephen Black there. Dustin Dean, the 18 on the outside. Trent Barnes there. Tommy Gossett is the number 8 pushing on the outside, trying to make that line work. The 94 still up in the hunt. J.D. Woodward is right there. Brian Curry, the 25, dragging up 6th. Has the inside line trying to fall in suit. A lot of flat noses and a bunch of lap traffic coming up their way as they come around. And somebody taking a 3 wide. 94 is right there in the back of the 18. Forced the 8 of Tommy Gossett to kind of fall back into place. The 18 has no one there to help him just yet. But there's going to be a big push from Gossett as you're going to start seeing now the 1 of Trent Barnes going to the high side with a 25.
Oh, my Lord.
Poor lap traffic. That was a big run from the 1, trying to drag the 25 with him.
Douglas Hess, we were just talking about the old boy. He is literally disappearing for like 3 to 5 seconds at a time.
He is so close to the front, he doesn't want to give it up, and that's going to cause some lagging for the draft right there. Poor guy.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Caution comes out. right here on with 19 laps to go, and we're waiting for all of this. My goodness. Shane Wyatt went off track. Prisbilla got caught up into that one, so let's go and take a look at what happened here. Here's the replay. Whoa, goodness gracious, everybody went off track. We're going to have to back it up because this thing doesn't give me a long enough replay right there. All right, so it was the 4 who was on the high side, and we saw it right there. So let's take a quarter speed real quick so we take a look at what happened to the 4. He is lap traffic. You see him right there on the outside lane. He comes into the middle, and that is just, it looks amazing. All that bobbing and weaving, all those trucks going. And they do consider this the big one. There's a big pack in the back right there as well. Here we go. Gets knocked in there and into the 6, and then just collects part of the field. And then Prisbilla goes around the 22 on his hood. My goodness. The big one does happen.
It did.
Woo! My goodness. Back to live conditions as the 4 sits on pit road. And I believe everybody's going to come to pit road now as we're going to catch back up with our race leader. And there it is. The relative's going to reload here in just a moment. As soon as I click the button for it to reload, there it is. That's how that works. So much happened that everything has to catch up. I'm realizing this now, so we're going to change that.
Oh.
Here it is. Let's go through the chats. JD probably going to take the win. Tight and loose. Our racing just saying, you all suck. We are awesome.
Well, that's a statement.
I love you, Hank. You're amazing. Don Wooden Flex Seal works really good on cars. Mandy Marchat, 4th and 6th. You go, guys. Mandy Mars Chat. I'm going to say it that way because I'll get it right that way. Sean Conklin and the big one at Daytona. Yes, it just happened. And then Jake Elrod, Olive Spitfire in the front. Yes. And then Marine Hank again. I spit on your fire, extinguished. And that's because of what just happened right there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Can I show my Twitch chat on here? There's a button to show Twitch. How cool is that?
I love it, man. I absolutely love it.
It doesn't show it. It doesn't work. Never mind. Whatever. It's being mean to me. Alrighty.
You were talking about Spitfire Racing there.
Uh-huh. Go for it. Tell me about it.
The old Spitfire, man. The Spitfire LF MKIX. Well, that one was a fighter interceptor aircraft. Origin was the United Kingdom. And it was first flight was March 5th of 1936. And it was introduced the 4th of August, 1938.
All right. I know a little bit more.
To me. Royal Air Force. Royal Canadian Air Force.
The RCA. Speaking of Canadians, let's see if we have any in the field. All right. Jordan Berry, you're the lone Canadian out there, buddy, driving a Toyota. And he's sitting on pit road currently. Poor guy.
Is he part of Spitfire Racing?
I don't think so.
That was a missed opportunity.
It was.
Swing and a miss. Strike one for Midwest Maniac.
But it's still, like, that's good information. That's it. We're all going to have history lessons once a week. We're going to call it the Mike guy, the history guy, or whatever.
Do I get to do Albert Einstein impersonation when I do it?
Might as well. Pace car is on pit road. We're going to go back to green flag racing. 16 laps to go. The 23 is going to be out front. There's the 88 and the 94 on the inside. 7 has got nobody just yet. The 99 trying to work its way through, but the 2 drops down low. 18 is right there as well. Marcus is going to make a run. That's what Kyle is saying out there. Go America, says Hank Caston. Hank, there's one Canadian surrounded by 41 American flags on my relative right here. So, but I will say that right now I miss Daryl Paget. That guy needs to get in here and race.
Need to get him in here to help announce tonight.
Yes. Daryl, if you're still listening out there, buddy, I would love to have you come in a broadcast with me. It would be absolutely thrilling and amazing to have you sit in a booth with me and Wooly, of course. And we'd love to hear you out there. All right, some moves going to be made. There's the 94. You knew he wasn't going to be patient very long.
Oh, he was going to the top. J.D. Woodward, he's going to try to come to the front again. No problem for him.
He's got the 7 of Alec Coates right behind him. There's Dustin Dean, Ryan Dipple, Stephen Black, all making up that next 4-car spread.
Double D, Dustin Dean last week, I believe it was, for the win, and he ended up getting it on that one race we were calling. I don't even remember where we were.
We were at a track, another one.
Talladega
it was. That's right, Talladega, and it was a lot of fun. There's the 18 of Dustin Dean right there, scored 4th right there on the inside lane. He is right behind the 88 of Mark Figueroa right there. So inside line working a little bit better than the outside line. They're going to have to get butt to nose. Mr. Newton, Daryl is from Australia. Yeah, absolutely. Hank just wants to hear him say mate.
He's always good for a good cheers, mate.
I like that guy. He's amazing. Oh, a little bit of moving and shaking right there. Somebody gets loose, and the 88 turns. They're going to turn it down on the inside. Nobody there. Caution comes out. 2 cautions.
Save it?
My
God.
They did save it. Caution's going to come out. They turn right there in the corner. So that is how that's going to roll.
That is masterclass right there. Mark Figueroa and the 18 of Dustin Dean. They were going, let me back it up just a little bit while you're getting the replay pulled. They were going about 177 as they darted to the inside wall on the backstretch, and both of them caught it. No damage.
All right. They only got a one off track. And there's the replay for you. We're going to back it up, though. We're going to back it up with this one. There is the look. There's the 88 and the 18. They were getting into each other a little bit. They were pushing on the inside line. It looks like let's pause it right there for you. We're going to take a far chase cam right here. We're going to take it from the view of the 18. And follow along right here as you see the 88 and the 18 together right there. A little side draft. The 88 went to follow up with the race leader, who was Josh Caudell right there. And when he went up, the 88 had nowhere to go and came back down. And when he went to come back down, the 18 was right there. But they did save it. You saw it right there. I left it on there long enough to watch it get saved. So maybe some penalties coming out from that, as now it's to be assessed, and 3 laps under caution. We're going to go back to green flag here in just a little bit. Lucky dog gonna come around. Guess what I get to do?
Brought to you by Powder Coat Plus.
Your Lucky Dog sponsor, Powder Coat Plus. Go to powdercoatplus.com to find out more information about what they offer. That's Powder KOTEplus.com. Love that graphic. It's amazing. Love what they do as well. Make sure if you're down in the Florida area, you go and check them out. As guys are great guys. I actually, Kyle actually messaged me not too long ago, told me, gave me some great compliments about the broadcasts, and I always appreciate that guy. Absolutely amazing individual. Single file for everybody, and my goodness, it was just fun. So much good racing so far, and now it did look like a little bit of net code there, but he was still right there. There was nowhere for the rear bumper of that 88 to be. The 18 was to the inside. There was nothing to go, that could have happened there.
Of a misjudgment. It happens to all of us, and I mean, you were saying it has been great racing so far. That was great crashing.
It was. I like.
That was great.
I always tell people that whenever they're like, oh, you know, he got into me and we wrecked. And I was like, that's a beautiful wreck on camera, like on the replay. It was great. It looked wonderful. JD Woodward, you see that driving, my JD. Good thing he's with Titan Loose Racing. It shows from Hank Caston out there.
Mark Figueroa given the ELL penalty for that, unfortunately, but we kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah, kind of figured that was coming. And there it is. I like it. iRacing updates it for me. EOL number 88. It tells me. I like it. All right.
Well, what do you think? Are you going to pick a winner here? Or are we going to play our picks now?
I was going to say we got to do our bet. All right. No favorites. Can't play favorites. I'm going to go with the number 13. I know that's. I know it's your number, so like I went with your number.
All right, you can take that. I'm gonna go with the 94 of JD Woodward.
Oh yeah. He's been really good, real solid all day. You know, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna stick with Aaron. I think he's gonna make a move. I think he's gonna make it right. The only other person that I would say. Out of this that might make this a little bit more interesting. Probably that 03's back up in the mix right there. Douglas has. So we'll see what the moves go with as caution lights off. They're back to green flag racing once again. And here we go. 23 out front. There's the 7, the 84.
They're going to get sketchy here real quick.
Maybe just a little bit. That was now 9 to go. Oh, it's going to happen right there. The 94, and now that's going to – oh, everybody's going to be packing up. Oh, my goodness. There's a long – oh, man, I'm missing a good wreck. I'm going to have to go back and take a look at it. Oh, no. Man, there's a lot of cars involved there.
I had a feeling.
My screen went, hey, whew, here we go. All right, let's back this up real quick.
To number 7. You should see it all.
Yeah, I'm working on this whole thing right here. Here's the number 7. Alrighty. So here's the replay. We're gonna just, man. Here it comes.
94 is gonna be at fault on that one.
Yeah, he kind of went a little bit down. Thought he was clear. I wonder if he has a spotter. The 7 leapfrogged over the entire field.
No, that was a helicopter, sir.
Yeah, well, whatever happened, like you can't see the rest of the field wreck. Here, let's go back. There's Colin Johnston was with it right there. And we're going to, he went off track a little bit. Aaron Burge was part of it. All right, that's just a huge wreck right there. All righty. So there is The 99. I mean, that was.
Poor old Alec Coates helicoptered 7 times. Man.
Here's the 99. So he went over everybody. Everybody just got nervous and went, ah! And then that's what happened. And then the big one, and then more big ones. And then the 23 is backwards on pit road, or not on pit road, but he almost clears everybody, but nails into the anybody would think you were in the race there. Daryl Paget was out there. All right. Oh, man, goodness gracious. Back to live conditions here.
Live, I'm watching Dustin Dean. He had to have been dizzy.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little. All right, we got to get everything back in order here. Whew. All righty, let's reload the overlay and let's get everybody back on track. Here it is, back under caution once again. And my goodness, what an incredible moment so far.
Josh Caudell in that number 23 machine, he's still out front, right behind him. The number 2 of Stephen Black. He was going to be another one of my picks. I was going to pick a secondary one, and I was going to go with Stephen Black, but I didn't. Trent Barnes in the number 1 machine. He's back there still in position number 3. Scored position 5, but I think it's position 4, Brian Curry in the number 25, and then J.P. Smith right after him.
Scott Wise back up there in the mix. He is the number 31. Marcus Adams. Somebody said that out there. Who did it? Nice acrobatics by the number 7 from Daryl Paget out there. Marcus, he should. That should be a bronze medal in the Olympics. Maybe the Redneck Olympics.
Are there 5 bonus points for clearing the whole field in the air?
I mean, he technically didn't cause another caution. I mean, I'm going to have to go and save that replay, though. That's probably going to have to become a highlight, that's for sure. And somebody said watch it from the 32's point of view, which I might do that a little bit later. We're going to go back to Green Flag Racing here in just a moment. So, J.P. Smith, Marcus Adams, Kyle Hall, Michael Anthony up there, Ronald Sirline in the top 10, Dakota Wilson, the number 80, right there at 11th. My goodness. What a race so far. 6 to go. And, it's just, it's been a good race. Kind of enjoying it. A couple of quick cautions here in the end, but we knew that was going to happen.
That's a little concerning. Dustin Dean was given the EOL too? I can't see. I mean, I'm not judging anything, but I didn't see how in that replay, unfortunately.
It might have been whenever the 7 flew over. Everybody could have held their line, causing an avoidable accident. Not sure.
Yeah, well, I guess it happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. So
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go back Green Flag Racing. We're on lap 70, going into 71 of 75. You better hide your wife. You better hide your kids, because these boys are coming.
Everybody loves it, man. Josh Caudell is the only hope for Dinka Flicka.
I hope Dinka Flicka can pull it off.
Josh Caudell is out front, the number 23. And we're going to go to the battle for first. Right here, Caudell out front. Black is on the outside. There is Barnes back up there. That number 1. Oh, they're going to turn again. Number 2 in a row, single file. That's how we should start this. Single file.
Oh, Brian Curry in the number 25.
All right. When we go back to green, we're going to have 2 to go. Oh, my goodness gracious. Did they get around to where they're going to have to wait for the... Yeah, they're going to have to wait for the pace car, aren't they?
Looks like it.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah, poor old Brian Curry there. It looks like he was just trying to merge into the bottom lane. The 31 gives him a tap on the rear end, the right rear quarter panel, and it sent him down just a little bit into the 74 and spins him around.
Oh,
and then
man.
chaos.
And then
afterward.
chaos ensues. That's what happened there. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find. There it is. There's the 25. Yep, right into the 94. And then it looks like a demolition derby at the state fair. Holy goodness gravy. Somebody needs their corn dogs. All right, back to live conditions once again. You're going to see all these guys dive on the pit road. We're going to have 2 to go when we come back to green, as my overlay takes forever to load back in. I'm going to go back to the old stuff. I promise. All right. The one thing we have not done is we have not brought a driver in. We haven't talked to him.
Who do you want?
We haven't shown the capabilities of our broadcast speciality. I don't just pick somebody. You can pick somebody. Think of Flicka sounds. Yeah, somebody random. Let's do random. Somebody maybe caught up in that accident.
Okay. I got him. Hold on. Well, maybe. Hold on. For some reason, when you're on Discord and it messes with you.
Josh Klinger would like to donate a fast repair to the 18 Spitfire racing truck of Dustin Dean. JD Woodward right there. Is that's Hank Caston. Only 2 letters. JD.
We got Brian Curry in the booth with us right now, buddy.
Brian Curry, my man, wrapped up in that caution. How was your race going up until that point?
Not great. I got turned, which is kind of my fault, coming down into 1.
You kind of we took a look at the replay. We saw how everything transpired with that. Currently, but you're getting back on pace right now. Currently scored 25th in that Toyota. Any expectations for the rest of the race? I know you want to try to get out there and complete a couple more laps, try to put yourself in a better position.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any time for that. Like I said, guys want to win it on the restart. I mean, gas is on the right. You can let out of it. Just a few laps to go.
Well, we can understand the frustration there, of course, and always. Thank you, Brian. Anyone you would give a shout-out to out there? Any teams or anything like that for us?
Shout out to Trent up in, I don't know where he's at right now. Hopefully he's still up there. My teammate.
Oh, Trent's up there.
All night.
Yeah, he's gonna keep. We're gonna keep working it to it. So, well, good luck on the restart, and we'll see you at the end of the race.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. There he is, Brian Curry. Very frustrated moment for him, as you see Trent Barnes sitting there in that single 1 machine. When we go back, we're going to have 2 laps to go. EOLs given out. Too many EOLs to be given out right there. Good talk, Hank Caston. Oh, man, goodness gracious. All right, Josh Caudell out there. This is going to be your top 5. Josh Caudell, Stephen Black, Trent Barnes, Scott Wise, and Marcus Adams. There it is, the 23-2, 1, 31-32. JP Smith up there in the top 6. There he is. See him back up there. He's going to be there in that Team Rocket 74. What do you think? One more caution there, Mr. Woolley? I hope I didn't lose Woolley. I think I lost Woolley. Woolley doing his thing right there. All right, so when we go back to green, 2 to go. So you're going to see the pace truck dive off right there. There's the 17. He is back there as well. All right, 23 out front. Oh, a little bit aggressive right there. 12's going to be there. I wondered if we were going to see another one. There's the 23. The 2 getting a huge jump. There's the 31 going to dive in front of everybody, turning the field right there. Another caution as you see Stephen Black and Scott Wise take advantage of the situation. Holy goodness gracious, that was, I wondered if that was going to happen. And lo and behold, it did. There is a third, or our first attempt at a green-white checkered.
I'm back. Sorry.
You're good, my man. You missed a big one. You missed a big one. Another big one. Definitely some frustrated drivers out there. All right, Dakota Wilson seemed to have gotten involved in that one. Let's go back. We're going to take a look at the replay. Was going to take a look at the replay. Here it is. There is the restart right here. Here it is. We're going to come back and kind of just rewind. Take a look at what happened here. That happened somewhere right in this range. See the 24 trying to be patient. It's like the 30 was up there, the 33 of Jason Wiley being caught up in all of that. And nothing good coming out of it, that's for sure. And Jason Wiley clears it. He just gets up into the wall just a little bit. So nothing big there. We just saw the incident take place. Not a great crash.
Well, no crashes are really great, unless they both save it.
Right.
And then it's awesome.
Started good, ending well, says Hank Caston. Discord is going to blow up. Need I am upset channel.
Thinking about grabbing Stephen Black here from Spitfire Racing.
There you go. It's out there, out front. Getting things reloaded back in.
Steven, you're live here with Jason Followo and the Midwest Maniac Mike Woolley. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Hoping to finish well on this race. We run up front for most of it, so.
Well, we're definitely enjoying the moves that you were making. You were making some clean passes and following your own line there. It seemed like you had a spot figured out, and now you're sitting up there. What do you got for the restart?
Just hoping we don't spin the tires at all, and hoping we get a good restart in general. I know what happened to the 23 on the last one, so hopefully that doesn't happen to us.
Well, buddy, you're going to have your work cut out for you. You've got a bunch of drivers right behind you that want this first win, so good luck on your restart, and we'll see you at the finish.
Yeah.
All righty, the number 2, Stephen Black right there. Thank you for listening to the stream as well. I appreciate that as well. Share that stuff out there.
Thank you.
Mr. Woolley, you're doing a great job. Thank you for bringing everybody in for me.
I am trying to get them back, but unfortunately, when there's a new thread, I have to do it separate.
Yep, it's all differently. All right, first attempt at the green-white checkered right here, and I'll let you go over the top 5. I was going to pull up some other stuff, but
all right, top 5. Well, you got Stephen Black. We just talked to that gentleman right there in the 31. Scott Wise on his outside. Position number 3, Joshua Caudill. He's still up in the fight here, and then Trent Barnes in number 4, in the 4th spot, I mean. And in that number 32, Marcus Adams, who we've not talked about, he's going to have his chance right here.
94 of J.D. Woodward. Guess what he was?
Our Powder Coat Plus lucky dog.
Lucky dog. Waved around, back on the lead lap after all of that problem. All of those issues that happened in earlier, so an opportunity there for him. Black, Wise, Caudill, Barnes, and Adams. That's your top 5. JP Smith, someone that I have been looking at all race long. Team Rocket. He's got the 74 there. Ready to rock and roll. What do you think? One more?
Oh, I think this is gonna be it. I think we're gonna settle down, hopefully.
Well, they are doing just that. It was a better restart for everybody right there. The 2 is out front. It's going to have to make that line work. Things are going to update over and over again. There is the 2. Oh, the 31's got a hard push from the 1. Teammates outside. There's Scott Wise and Trent Barnes back together once again. Josh Caudill right there in a third behind. I said that.
Oh, he's still waving back and forth there. Every time he gets a hit, he gets loose. He's going to have to stop.
Stephen Black, the 1 being a little bit too aggressive on the 31. He's going to leave him there. There is the 1 of Trent Barnes dropping into 4th. The 31 has got nowhere to go. You're going to see it right here as the white flag is going to wave. Nobody out there for the 23. 23 is going to try to push a run, but it does not have it just yet. Too soon for that move. He's going to get right there. He's going to have a lot of traffic to deal with. There is the 2, the 32, the 1, the 23, and the 81. Benjamin Walters, you were talking about him. There he is.
I'm telling you, I think we're going to be okay. Oh, no, here we go again on the white flag lap.
Oh, my goodness. Are they going to?
No,
everybody wrecks. Almost everybody wrecks. Hold on. It's going to cycle around 32 into the 82. 00. Nobody gets it. And
Who is going to be scored the leader?
It looks like to me the 81 just crossed the line. There he is. So he is technically scored the winner. Am I correct?
I am looking right now, just to make sure. I got Caudill still in second, but I don't know if he's past the line yet.
So the flag is coming out, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, I'm seeing Benjamin Walters scored first place.
The 81 out of nowhere from the back to the front.
He got through the wreck. I mean, he's seen it happening, and he had to get through it. I mean, we might need to throw up a replay to see how that transpired for him.
I'm working on it. There was so much.
Sorry.
There was so much that happened that I had to wait. So there's your race winner, the 81. Let's pull up the results real quick. We're gonna kind of see if it will. It's not.
We need to get a sponsor for a Lucky Ducky.
Lucky.
Award.
Yeah, that's the Lucky Duck Award. Best luck in racing. That guy right there. All right, so let's keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. There's your race results currently as it stands. My goodness. Benjamin Walters, your race winner. Josh Caudill comes in second. Kyle Hall, JP Smith, the 5 of Andrew Moore, Mark Figueroa, JD Woodward, David Afazio in 8th, Russell LePage in 9th, and Scott Wise in 10th.
Marcus Adams comes home 11th, 12th, Trent Barnes, 13th, Michael A. Anthony, 14th, Luis Lopez, 15th, Dustin D, 16th, Roger Davis Jr., Stephen Black in 17th, 18th, Jason Hand, Jason Wiley in 19th, and Kyle Short.
Cullen Johnston makes your top 21. There's the results loading in. Corey Dawson, 23rd. Magnus Anderson, 25th. All the way down to Josh Mayu. He finishes 28th. And then Dakota Wilson in 30th.
Well, I'm going to go look for our race winner.
Mac Nelson is going to be 33 in that number 77 machine. Tommy Gossett finishes 36th. And a tough break for Shane Wyatt, finishes 39th. And Matthew Prisvilla, after that one big giant wreck, he finishes dead last, 24 laps down. So a lot of trucks still on the lead lap when it came to it, but definitely some fun.
Benjamin Walters, what's up, man? Number 81 coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, it all happened fast there on that last lap. It was crazy.
Well, walk us through what happened from your point of view. We're going to go back here in a moment. We're going to take a look at the replay, but we wanted to get your point of view on what happened because it just worked in your advantage. I know you took a little bit of front end damage, but you definitely worked it through.
Yeah, I got a little bit of damage on that prior caution there, so I didn't know if I'd be full speed or not, but we kind of broke away there, and there was 5 or 6 trucks right there in front of me, and the seas just parted, and I just stood in the gas and drove through it.
Well, you had 14 seconds between you and the next person that crossed the line, so you had plenty of time to get there even if you ran out of gas.
Yeah, we made sure we had enough gas to make it to the end.
There you go. Well, congratulations from all of us up here. Very first win of the No Limit Thunder Series right here. So you got this Chevrolet on tap.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate y'all having me. I'm glad to be here. It's been a lot of fun racing with these guys. I'd like to thank all my teammates with Backroads Motorsports. We had a good plan coming in tonight, and it all worked out.
Well, you definitely have some support out there. Shadow Wolf Racing, P1, P19, P30, P32 for Backroads Motorsports, and lots of cheers for you. So congratulations on the win. Willie, anything else for our race winner?
Man, you're my lucky ducky of the night. I tell you what, just squeaking that out.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, I reckon.
Well, and in this case at Daytona, absolutely. But we'll see you next week, of course, and always. I believe we're at Atlanta next week, I think. Am I correct, Willie? I didn't look. I was going to pull it up.
I believe so. I believe you're right.
All right, Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll see you next week, and hopefully you can have a repeat.
No, we're looking forward to it. We'll see y'all next week.
All righty. The number 81, Benjamin Walters, right there in that Chevrolet that he's driving a Blue Moon Chevrolet, and he just kind of popped up. All right, I got to go back. We got to take a look at it. And while I do that, I'm actually going to just share it over to you because it's probably going to be easier to do it that way. All righty. Here is... We're just going to back it up. That's all we're going to do. We're going to take it from here. We're going to go to... He was smoking coming down. Isn't that crazy? All right, here is the track. We're going to pause it right there. Go to this. All right, so here's the 2 right here on the last lap. We're going to watch it right here. We're going to get into the 32's point of view and the 1 here in just a little bit. But here comes that end right here. So they're coming down the backstretch. Or I'm sorry, coming across the front stretch into turn 1 and turn 2 right here. And you see the 1 kind of just get really aggressive into the 32. He's going to push him down the backstretch, but he pushes him into the 2, and then the 32 comes up, and then just everybody just starts collecting, and the field just goes insane. My goodness. And then there's just like the 2 of Scott Black gets nailed in like 40 different directions.
Yeah, man, that was crazy. Pandemonium.
All right, let's take, we're going to back that up one more time, and we're going to actually ride along with the, let's ride along with the 1. Whoop, there we are. And we're going to go from the, we're going to go from the cockpit. We're going to look right at what he sees. Let's back it up just a little bit. I know that they had a nice run coming around the turn. So here it is right here from their point of view. Solid push, steering wheel in the way. So you know he's going to go outside with him right here, but he kind of just gets hard into that bumper, and there was just nowhere to go. And then next thing you know, boom, and then one more, boom. My goodness.
Man, I tell you that last like 1/100th of the race was great.
It was a lot of fun for sure. Oh, but that was how it was. And then Benjamin Walters, he ended up crossing the line right there. It literally, that whole wreck happened, and then it took him that long to cross the line. He had to dodge all of that. So the 81, 14 seconds out ahead of everybody else on the finish, or the 13.34 seconds is how far he finished ahead of the rest of the race. Josh Caudell comes in second, Kyle Hall in third, and Mr. Michael Woolley. We're all winners.
I tell you what, whoever got through the field tonight, that was a war of attrition at the end. I mean, you just had to be up on there, white knuckled, and ready to go.
Well, at least they had a great time. I mean, we always have a great time. It's a fun time right here for all of us.
Oh, I had a blast tonight, man. Helicopters flying through the air, people saving 175-mile-per-hour crashes. It was crazy.
Absolutely pandemonium for the first race right here for the No Limit Thunder Series trucks. And yours truly and Mr. Michael Woolley. Man, we thank all of you for everything that you do and all that you are as you get to look at all the relatives and stuff again. Big thank you to all the sponsors out there, 46branding.com. Go out there and check all of those T-shirts, and they even make flip-flops. There's some hoodies out there. It's getting ready to be fall. Good time to get a new hoodie. Go out there and check all that stuff out there. Wise Guy Racing Graphics, of course, all the caution sponsor for No Limit Racing Thunder Series, and then, of course, Powder Coat Plus for all the Lucky Dog waves that they got to give around. Who am I missing? Signature Esports. Got to thank us. No, we're just thanking you for all of you out there watching us on Twitch.tv/Signature Esports. And then, of course, No Limit Racing on Facebook and YouTube. And Signature Esports on Facebook. Signature Media Esports Broadcasting on YouTube. We appreciate everybody out there, of course, and always. Mr. Michael Woolley, final thoughts of the race.
It's better to be lucky than no. Final thoughts of the race. It's the nail that sticks out that gets hammered. There we go.
There it is. It got stuck out, and then your lucky duck came home. Number 81, now dubbed the Lucky Duck. Thank you, everybody out there, all the comments. Sean Conklin, Woolley is excited. Absolutely, Woolly's excited. Have you never seen this guy ever not be excited? Well, I mean, except for whenever he gets into an accident or somebody wrecks him. Yeah, I guess that could happen.
Jason.
Hey, Caston, wanted to see his view driving through that. You know what? We could still do that. Let's do that. Before we get out of here, let's watch the view of... We're going to pause it one more time with all of this. Let's look at the 81 in his cockpit real quick. So here it is. Woolley, can you still see it?
Yeah, I backed out of the simulator.
You're good. Yeah, go ahead. I'm streaming it for you right there, my friend. All right, so here is the 81 right behind everybody. Here is his point of view. Just waiting, gets into it, and just goes around. My goodness. He had plenty of time. Plenty of time. That's how that happened.
Man, I tell you what, this is a good, exciting first race for NLR. If the next one's going to be anything like this, it's going to be crazy.
Well, we like crazy, we like fun, and then No Limit Pro Series is going to be starting here in about 2 weeks. 2 Mondays from now, we're going to be at the Daytona 500, excuse me, 250 laps around this course is going to be absolutely amazing. So join us for that. Tomorrow night, signature eNASCAR Cup Series action starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is qualifying for Chicagoland, third race of the season, getting underway. I'm sorry. Yeah, third race. I forgot. I was trying to put Bristol behind me. Third race of the season getting underway at Chicagoland, and make sure that you join us next week also for the Black Horse Auto Transport Charlotte Roval. That's going to be next week. This Thursday is going to be live. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. I like the
For
Roval.
me, personally,
I like the Roval. It's a lot of fun. But I'm not going to be racing. I'm going to be out here broadcasting with all of you.
failing to qualify.
Yeah.
Watch me not qualify.
Watch you qualify like P4 now.
I'd laugh. I'd be like, you guys are not good if that happens.
On Thursday nights is the signature eNASCAR Cup Series race, Chicagoland this week, and that's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern, roughly about 8:05, depending on how it lines up, depending on when the drivers check in. So that's how that's going to work out. Friday night, this Friday night, Whelen Modifieds. This Saturday, I think we're going to be doing test tracks this Saturday. And then I know Sunday we're going to have some real racing online dedication time. So we might actually broadcast one of those. We might do that this Sunday. We can start broadcasting that. The Crackett Cometh said thanks for the interview. Almost had it. Absolutely. We appreciate everybody out there, of course, and always. Michael Woolley, Jason Followa, thank you very much for joining me again. We'll see you next Tuesday, right, my man?
Sure.
Absolutely. Michael Woolley, please send us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best broadcast you could ever watch on the internet for iRacing. Be back here next week, and don't forget to get your dogs and your cats spayed or neutered.
And now you know the rest of the story.
Bob Parker, Bob Parker.
We'll see you next week. Signature Esports and No Limit Racing Thunder Series. We are out of here. Thank you all very, very much.